So let's talk. Oh, the purist is back. The purist is have some coffee, have the coveted cup of recovery. It's time for me to make videos again. It's time for me to bring it, as far as these monarchs, these big shots, these gurus of the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Now, what they do know is there was never supposed to be any gurus. There was never supposed to be any big papas and little mamas in NA. There wasn't supposed to be one person that was more important than anyone else. But, what you've got here with the Jacqueline Leos, the Gray Ways, the Brett Hones, the Cheryl T's, the Spiritual Bobs, the sick Nick Healy's, these monarchs with 30, 35 years clean. If we look at the websites that are out there, we're talking on the World Wide Web now, not the fake plantation of Facebook. You know what I mean? That's just a bunch of fakes and phonies. If we look on all the web pages, these people are glorified and set up on a pulpit of grandiose demeanor, that they are greater than the, just the guy that walks into the rooms and pays his $10 for a book. That's what it's become. That's what it was. I know back in the day when I came into NA, which wasn't, what I mean. We're not talking, we're only talking 20 years back in history as far as Narcotics Anonymous. Narcotics Anonymous goes back to all the way back to the 50s. Goes back to the Danny C's, Danny Carlson of Narcotics Anonymous. The deal is there was never supposed to be these great people. There was never supposed to be these hallowed people, in the rooms, where one person represented the whole fellowship. But look, it's the way that Christopher Keenly put it. The great Christopher Keenly, he wrote the book Addict. He's the face of NA today. Oh, I didn't know one person was the face of Narcotics Anonymous. I thought that was either the founder, Danny C., who founded Narcotics Anonymous before NA was founded in California, or the person who never called himself the founder, Jimmy K. So who is it? Who is the real founder? You got one person that would never call himself the founder, and you got another person that really founded, Addicts Anonymous, that later became Narcotics Anonymous in New York City. That fellowship never ended up growing, worldwide the way NA has. So now what you have is you have all these people that are so important because they print baby blues and give them away for free, or they do this, or like the Jacqueline Leos that she does the book drive. That's what makes her great, is she calls it giving away free books, but really what she does is she'll take a large donation from you for you ordering a book, and then she'll skim off the top, probably pay for her cigarettes or something like that, and then the rest will go for the free literature that she gets free from another addict in the fellowship. So is she really doing it to help people out? Or is she doing it to help herself out, or to make a name for herself as the NA book drive lady. She's doing it to make a name for herself. And that's what a lot of these people in Narcotics Anonymous want. They want a name for themselves because they stayed clean for a certain amount of time, or they helped a certain amount of people, or they did something or some type of volunteer work one way or another. I don't think in any way, shape, or form that that's what NA was started about. You know, just like I said, and I've always said this, I don't think NA started out so people could find like-minded people and find dates and marry another person in the program. I don't think so. But that's what it has become now. It is the eHarmony Fellowship, where that's what people do. There's NA weddings, NA, whatever, baby showers, NA, whatever. All kinds of stuff. I mean, I know I've seen it. It's funny because I've seen it, and then 2 years later I watched it crashed and burned in Seattle, and not that I was happy or anything like that, but it's like, yeah, well, dude, look who you're picking. Another person with the gene-tainted DNA from the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. Like I said, that's not something I desire. Like I said, I don't want to sit in a room of NA and sit there and watch my spouse or listen to my spouse share. I'm not interested in that in any way, shape, or form. And I'm sure it's likewise. So, what has it become? What it has become is a cult. It's a cult of people that we all have to act alike, think alike, talk alike, vote alike. If we're in the substructure of NA. Otherwise, there's arguments. There's difficulty. Why do you think that? And I've always said that, living here in northern Arizona, why do you think that all these people that are involved in northern Arizona Narcotics Anonymous never give up their positions down in Verde Valley? It's the same person as the running the show down in an area, and the same person doing the literature, and the same person doing this, and the same person doing that. You'll see the same people there year after year, Sunday after Sunday. It'll be the same people doing the same shit, voting the same way. It's very cult-like mentality, is what it comes down to. Like I said, it has there is no attraction there for me. I don't want to sit with people and argue one Sunday a month. I did that in Seattle at about 3 years clean. I used to do that, one Sunday a month. I'd go to area and we'd all argue for 2-3 hours about the same shit that we argued a month ago about. Like I said, there's no attraction there for me. But this is the NA purist. I keep it pure. I tell the truth. I'm totally honest about stuff. And, I don't pull any punches. It's what the fuck I do. And if you don't like it, you don't have to listen. Shut off the channel. But I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to continue to expose these monarchs that are out here in the fellowship for what they are. They're charlatans. They're frauds. It's bullshit. The minute you start arguing with these people in any way, shape, or form, their true colors come out. They'll threaten you, they'll do this, they'll do that. Their true nature, comes out from underneath that fake cover of, oh, I have a bunch of serenity. I work the steps, and that absolves me of me being mean to any other human being on this earth. And it's like, yeah, get that person angry, and see how that they, at that point, they fail to put principles before personalities. At that point, see how that little slogan, that little saying in the book works for them. Doesn't work very well. That shit goes right out the window. So this is what I'll continue to do. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I've done this since about 2006, and it caused a real uproar in Seattle when I was doing it then. They don't like it. They don't like it that I talk about the truth. They don't like that I talk about the stuff that they sweep under the rug. They don't like that shit at all. But that's what I do, man. I'm not going to sit there and lie for another person. That's not going to happen. How do you like them apples? The NA Purist Radio Network.